Are video games getting us closer to a full-blown Star Trek holodeck? Possibly. Engage! During GDC last month, I got to get my hands on the Oculus Rift, the Kickstarter-funded virtual reality goggles that promise the best fully immersive virtual reality experience of all time. And for a lot of people, the Oculus Rift delivered on their promise in spades, especially if you're this old lady.
Alright, I'm not gonna make you hit.
Oh man!
And while the experience I had with the Rift was incredible, albeit a bit nauseating, I left wanting it to be more immersive. After all, the games were still being primarily controlled by a traditional controller, with the Rift tracking all of my head movements. But that's where the Virtuix Omni comes in. The Omni is a prototype omnidirectional treadmill that measures things like where you're standing, how fast you're moving, and which direction you're heading, and inputs that information into the game. In other words, when you run on the treadmill, your in-game character runs too, which also probably means marathon sessions in Team Fortress 2 will literally be like running a marathon. Virtuix says the Omni is not only meant for games, but can be used for virtual meetups, trips to a museum, physical therapy, helpful things like that. However, the one thing the Omni doesn't have is a price, or a street date. Virtuix is currently preparing a Kickstarter and hopes to replicate a similar success story as the Oculus Rift. And with any luck, it'll be the next oversized video gaming accessory to take up space in your living room, right next to your dusty old Guitar Hero instruments. Remember those things? But what do you guys think? Will the Omni and the Oculus Rift be the next big thing in gaming, or will the reality of actual physical activity while playing video games stop this thing dead in its tracks? Let me know in the comments below. And for more tech feed, please subscribe to the channel. For TFN, I'm Scott Bromley saying I probably wouldn't have the stamina to play any video games.